How to make friends in a new city. Tips. Moving to a new city can be difficult if you're used to going out with your friends and having a big social life. Making friends in a new city has its challenges, but it doesn't have to be hard. Even neighborhoods aren't the same as they were 50 years ago. Far too many people simply don't know their neighbors. Meeting and knowing the people who live nearby can create a sense of belonging and shared identity in your local area. Here are some easy tricks and tips to meet people both in your neighborhood and in the city after moving. One, just throw a party. We all know, at this point of our lives, there is nothing wrong with a good party with free drinks. This is the perfect way to break the ice. It also gives you a reason to reach out without feeling uncomfortable. The best thing to do is try and set a date for your party as soon as possible, that way you don't put it off. Important things to consider when having a party is what you will be serving. Nowadays it is impossible to cater to everyone's diets, but you can still be mindful by providing options. If you would like to serve meat, having chicken is usually your safest option. It is also important to consider those who do not eat meat. Having a large pasta dish is a great idea, that way there is a filling alternative to the meat dinner. Serving a large salad with dressings on the side is also a good choice for your party. I know it may seem silly to think about the details, but being as welcoming and accommodating to your new guests will set the tone for good neighborly relationships in the long run. 2. Do what you're interested in, and who cares anyways? When you move to a new place, it might seem intimidating to get out there and do the things you have always loved to do since you are unfamiliar with the area. However, putting yourself out there and doing the things you are interested in is one of the best ways to meet new people that you will enjoy being around. Finding friends in a new area might be hard if you are constantly on the hunt. When you just stop trying and just do what you love to do, people who'd like the same will show up in your life. I know it seems simple, but people often overlook where to find friends and even relationships. Most people who are very close friends or are in a relationship share things and passions in common. The answer is in doing what makes you happy, and the friends and relationships will come along the way. 3. Find a group. If you are that new guy on the block that wants nothing more than to get off that couch and be social, try using the app or website Meetup. On Meetup, you can search from numerous amounts of community groups that are already created in your surrounding area. If you are interested in hiking, bike riding, horseback riding, yoga, or pretty much anything you can think of, there is probably a meetup group for you. The app is very simple to use. All you have to do is type in your location and search for things you are interested in, and you will be shown a plethora of groups in your area. Joining Meetup is probably the fastest way to meet people in your new area, as groups usually meet every week. The best part of it all is that most groups are completely free to join. 4. Volunteer. Do you have free time on your hands and want to make a difference in your new community? Then volunteering might be a great place to meet like-minded individuals who care a lot about similar passions as you do. Volunteering can often get overlooked as something people only do when they are retired or required to in school. However, volunteering can be done at any age and at any point in your life. It is also a great way to try out new things you might have never tried before. Volunteering allows you to try things you may have always wanted to but thought you didn't have the opportunity. The first step is just searching for nonprofits in your area online to seem interesting to you. Once you start getting involved in the group you like, it will become very easy to make new friends because you will be bonding over a shared interest. 5. Crash that events. Community-based events are a great place to meet people around your area. If going to events is your thing and you were not invited, then I say crash it. What better way to make an entrance than an event you were never invited to? After all, they can't invite you if they don't know you, so it might be a perfect place to start being social. Every community will usually offer a wide variety of different types of events. Choose one that most interests you, and you might be surprised at the number of like-minded people you will meet. 6. Organize a block party. Summertime is the best time to have an annual block party and meet your neighbors. You can even pick a theme and post flyers along your neighborhood to get your community together. Check with local authorities for permission to close off the street, making the celebration exclusive to folks in your community. You can have multiple barbecues going, kids' bounce house, music, drinks, etc. You can also ask everyone to prepare a dish and or bring a game or activity. 7. Sell those junks. I know you may have just moved in, but there may be a few items you wish you got rid of during the move. You can invite other neighbors to participate in a community-wide garage sale. Garage sales are a good way to get neighbors over to your home. Even if your junk isn't all that precious to others, at least you have a way to start a conversation with the neighbors. After you sort through your belongings, make sure you stay organized and plan when having a garage sale. Sometimes you might be surprised to see how much people love your junk. 8. Get yourself online. If the online world is for you and you enjoy meeting people online, then maybe a cyber social group is right for you. There are plenty of location-based Facebook groups in every city. Next time you find yourself on Facebook, just make a simple search for groups in your area. You might be surprised by what you find, and it might be easier for you to spark a conversation before meeting up in person. And if being online is not your thing, then I suggest getting yourself online, because most people and popular groups engage and communicate to others online. So it might be pretty hard waiting until you get a pen pal. 9. Get in a gym or a yoga studio and flex that body. There isn't a magic formula to make friends in a new city. Sometimes good friendships form almost effortlessly. Sometimes you end up empty-handed no matter how hard you try. The trick? Keep trying. Another great advice on how to make friends in a new state or city is join a gym or a yoga studio. An excellent way to stay fit and be social at the same time. Once you start seeing and meeting the same people multiple times, you'll gradually feel more comfortable to talk with them. If you do have a great body, then it is also a good time to flex it out. We all know everyone looks at that guy or girl with the perfect shape. And hey, if you don't have the perfect shape, then just flex it. What have you got to lose? 10. Coordinate a group. Can't find any social groups on Facebook or Meetup that are right for you? Create your own. Creating a Facebook or Meetup group is just as easy as joining, whether it be a book club, running group, hiking group, etc. Coordinating a group is a great way to get to know your neighbors. Come up with a descriptive title and explanation of what your group will be all about and start sharing it. You can post flyers in the community, or if your community has a community mailbox, post a flyer there. 11. Quit being a loner. In order for you to make friends and actually be in the midst of fellow humans, well, you have to actually want to be with other people. You have to make yourself available for people and let them know that you're available as well. It does not hurt to call up that classmate or work colleague, letting them know you're available in case they have plans to hang out. Trust me, I know it's easier to chill at home with your pet and Netflix and chill, but that does not make you get friends. If you love movies that much, you can go ahead and invite some of your pairs for a Friday movie night or even plan a movie trip together. That way, you still engage in something you love while trying to be social as well. 12. Learn some office or school jokes. People, especially most women, like guys or funny coworkers, people are naturally drawn to a lively person with a cool, decent joke. So learning a few jokes might not be a bad idea. You could always throw in a couple jokes when the classroom or office is dull and quite like a ghost town. Jokes also lift the mood of people, and if you throw in a good joke, then you might end up being invited to all the cookouts. 13. Listen more. Very often, we want to talk about how we feel and how things rub on us in a certain way that we often forget that most people just want us to shut up and listen. In most cases, people that listen carefully while others talk don't even have to say much to get others' attention. They listen carefully and speak reasonably in a few sentences while allowing others to continue talking. Listening more opens an advantage point for you to know more about the person speaking and to get good information on what they like and dislike. If you're looking to strengthen your relationship, you might want to consider listening more to your partner, but this is another topic we will explore more broadly on our upcoming videos. 14. Be less judgmental. You see, in the world as we live in today, it's pretty easy to think we no longer judge people, but we might do this every day without realizing it. It goes as little as making small jokes about how your colleagues make their coffee in the morning, or how she wears her hair in class, or sometimes even gossiping about other people's shortcomings. What we do not realize is that even though we might say this minor thing in small or closed gatherings, it usually ends up to the ears of those involved. Imagine if you heard a new guy at work or school made a joke about your haircut during lunch. I'm sure you would not like that, and in most cases never talk to the new guy as well. The secret here is to be nice and always smile with compliments because everyone loves a good smile. That's a wrap for how to deal with making new friends after moving to a new city. How did you deal with this situation? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Top Ideas for more videos like this. See you in the next one.